How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews, back with triple IPA time in a form of Run to Daylight from Hop Butcher for the World. This be a 10.5% Citrus, Simcoe, Strata, and Galaxy Hop triple IPA. And the tasting notes that they typically do. In the back, they say lush tropical, wafting grains, and fresh citrus melange. Like that word. I just... 10% IPA is just... I know people love them. They're just not my favorite kind of beer, so I'm going to be a little bit harder on this, because that's what we do with these triple IPAs. Label-wise, that's the good Jetsa. That's the good... More often than not, it's good Jetsa, but I dig that. I mean, simple, but just... I dig it, man. I dig it. Beer-wise, looks all the part of the triple IPA. Rich orange core, a little bit of cataracty edges. And you got that kind of khaki-colored head. The nose. Let's get the nose. Mango something. Mango sorbet. Mango something. It's not just mango. Mango sorbet. There's something slightly confectionery about this, not in a lactosey kind of way, but there's this softness to it, this richness, this kind of oaty, slight dollop of lactose kind of thing that makes me think like mango sorbet. Nothing overly acidic, nice ripened, nothing overly sweet. The ABV, well hidden, not really getting much on the nose as far as hotness. That lush tropical, I guess, is what they're going for. I'm not getting much as far as greens. Now they're talking tasting notes. And then it's wafting. Wafting is an aromatic thing, so that's kind of weird in my brain. I know what they're going for here. It's kind of fluttery greens around the edge of your tongue and stuff like that, but your tasting smell, I don't know. Then again, I'm the guy who says, yeah, you can smell sweet, so what the fuck am I talking about? And fresh citrus melange. There's always citrus and stuff, but it really is the kind of, not even tropical mango sorbet thing that's kind of hit me in the nose. We're just diving in. Cheers. Damn it. It's fucking delicious. This is one of the better triple IPAs I've ever had. I don't like liking these things, man. It pisses me off. No, it's really good. I mean, it is volume. There's volume to it. It's not like hair on fire in every portion of the show, but I'm not going to get on my soapbox and bitch about ABV with this beer. It's triple IPA, not my favorite style, but what I'm drinking, I taste like and punches at the level of a triple IPA. That mango goes from mango sorbet to actual like rich kind of mango. You get that hefty dollop of citrus in here too. That is more of that melange. Do they say melange of citrus or wafting green? There's a fresh citrus. So they say lush tropical, wafting greens, and fresh citrus melange. That melange makes sense because it does run the gamut from your orange to your grapefruit to your kind of pineapple kind of thing. It's that mango up front. And that wafting green, even though it's an aromatic term, this is the guy who can't name shit correctly and fucks up all the time and ums and ahs for a review, is kind of hanging, getting stuck on wafting and as a tasting note, but it makes sense. It makes sense what I read it and what I thought they were going for, and it kind of makes sense actually in the taste because you're getting this kind of sharp green, kind of like unkept lawn kind of greeniness, kind of hitting you around the edges of the tongue, which is quite nice. And for me, probably the most important part for these triple IPAs to land for this dude is a combination of how the sweetness comes off and the mouthfeel. They almost go part and parcel. They go together, so you can't have one without the other almost exclusively. Once you get to the sweetness portion of the show of a triple IPA, and if it comes off, you know, like crystallized sweetness, like, you know, brown sugar, white, refined sugar kind of sweetness, you're losing me. I don't like it. It's too sweet. Conversely, I want to have that soft little powdery confectionery kind of sweetness, and you're getting it here. And why I'm saying they go hand in hand is because when you get that powderiness, that soft confectionery sweetness, it does something in your brain and makes you, I think it makes you enjoy the mouthfeel that much better. So this has that soft, creamy mouthfeel. I don't think you can have that soft, creamy mouthfeel without that little confectionery style kind of sweetness. And that, my friends, for me is almost like the holy grail of these triple IPAs. Once they nail that mouthfeel, once they nail that softness, it's just, okay, we're on a roll from here. Just give me the good stuff. You know what I mean? Because you can give me the good stuff and the other stuff, but once you have that sharp sweetness, it doesn't work for me personally. And this one kind of nails it. Mouthfeel, the sweetness, impact, the whole nine. It's one of the better triple IPAs I've ever had. Yeah, bar none. This is up there for me. This is like other half, equilibrium, straight out of laboratory level stuff. And that's fucking delicious. And that green thing, fluttering, wafting around, is almost like a cherry on top that makes it even funner, because it's that added component that keeps it from being, I don't want to say it's one note, because there's way more than one notes even from the sweet side of things, but you know what I'm talking about. It just gives you even a little bit more to dissect. And since that green does come in kind of towards the end of your taste, like halfway through if not further, it kind of plays that little trick that, like, oh, we're going over here, okay, we're bringing it back. So it's not like you think it's going to go just singular on you, and it goes a little bit more. I like it. Fantastic beer. Absolutely fantastic. I don't say that about these triple IPAs, man. So if I'm saying it's good, then probably doesn't mean anything, but I really like it. So let's talk about this. Is this one of the better triple IPAs I've had as of late? Yeah, Mount Rushmore status. Like, all time Mount Rushmore status, to be perfectly honest with you. Value and availability, triple IPA like this, I'm assuming it's going around $20 a can. Hop Butcher, let me know what's what and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like really, I think what I would call, and I don't say this as trying to be a douche, upper echelon. I hate using that word or that phrase, but upper echelon triple IPA. This is unicorn level stuff when it comes to that kind of beer, because I think as much as I loathe the triple IPA, I very much am impressed by the good ones, because I think the higher you get in ABV, the harder it is to make a really good IPA. Not necessarily across the board. There's a bubble. It's very hard to make a really good IPA in the 5s, but then once you get to that 6.5, 7, and it gets quite a bit easier. And then once you get to about 8, 8.5, you start that downturn. Once you get to double digits, the learning curve, the bell curve on that is much, much harder. So while it's not my favorite style, when I do enjoy them, I enjoy them quite a bit. And this is one of the ones I enjoy quite a bit. So if you like the beers that I like and you like big old hazies, you will like this, no doubt. There you go. I liked it. How about that? Down there, if you want to talk about it, Massive Beers. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, Beer Massif. If you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little Hot Butcher right now. Hope we'll see you next time. Cheers.